First of all, congratulations to Mark for achieving the car in 2 weeks' time, and becoming the first car winner in United States. Now, obviously, there were two more of your upline that were very close to winning the car, and I was hoping that they'll be winning the car before you. And I think so at that time, and they were, even when you've not even joined the car club, they were close to winning the car. That's why they said, when Gary said, Gary said, this guy Mark, you know what, you don't know, he's going to achieve the car with us. I said, but you are so close to winning a car, because you already have 100 in one organization, you already have close to 100 in the other organization, and in your third organization you only need 40, and you're not going to achieve tier 1, you'll also achieve tier 2, where you're saving a car plus 1,500. Not just you, also Leanne as well. But you guys, you have achieved before your uplines, and that goes to show that this is a real opportunity where you can make more money than your upline. That's why that is what you call real network marketing. And I am so proud of you to do this. Now, first of all, I want to congratulate the other winners as well. Gary Whitaker from United States. This guy has been one of my mentors in network marketing. When I'm talking about 15 years ago. And I used to see him on the stage, and I think so I was one of his downline in that company as well. That's why now he has achieved the car. Then we also got Imran, and also Imran, who's been working with me from last 15 years, with different products, but he's been working with me from last 15 years, and I know him from last 20 years, and he has achieved a car. And also we got Mr. Cameron, also an amazing young individual, I would say, very driven, and doing this so quickly in his first month. Again shows that how easy it is to achieve a car in Car Club. Now, a lot of you who are on this call for the first time, I would say this, that they probably have one question in their mind: how can a company give a car with just $33 a month? This is the question that people are asking, and people need to understand this, that when 120 people are paying $33, company is receiving $4,000. Okay, almost 4,000. That's why if you do 33 multiply with 120, it's 3,900 or something. Let me get my calculator here. I think so. It's 33 times 120. That comes to 3,960. Now we've got different people. We've got a gentleman called Pastor Charles here. Now, Pastor Charles, if you are the owner of Car Club and you are receiving $4,000 for a car a month, would you be happy to give out one car? Because it will probably because it's a very good business sense for Pastor Charles, because he's receiving $4,000, and it's probably going to cost him maybe 1,000, maybe 1,500 to give away a car. That's why you need to understand this, that it is a very logical business. Now Mark has also spoken about Uber. Now Uber does not even own a single taxi, but it makes billions of dollars. Airbnb, they don't own a house, but it makes billions of dollars. Now, at the moment, tangible products and tangible network marketings or tangible companies are not making money as much as digital network marketing companies. Similarly, digital businesses are making more money. Coca-Cola was the top 10 company for, I think so, for almost 60, 70 years. But now Coca-Cola is not even a top 50 company in the world. Why? And Coca-Cola is probably the most, I would say, if somebody says that a physical product that everyone, is the most common physical thing out there is Coca-Cola. And even Coca-Cola is not the top 50 company. If you see the top 50 companies, the majority of them are digital companies that you cannot touch or feel. That's why that brings me down to Car Club as an opportunity. Car Club offers a digital product. That's why where you get an app. Now, at the moment the app is available, we are waiting for our Dubai event for us to launch the app. That's why, Mark, do you have the app in your phone?
I
If you could
actually,
stop, if you could stop share the screen, then you can actually show that
oh,
app on your phone as well.
yes, I actually don't. I got my iPhone, and of course, we know it's on the other phone, right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Now the app is available, but the app is going to be launched on our Dubai event. That's why when you sign up with My Car Club, one of the products that we offer is the app itself. Now, I have worked in network marketing companies. I'm talking about, I don't want to name a network marketing company, but that everyone knows of. I think so. It's an American company uh, where Donald Trump used to work as well. I don't want to name it. Okay. Now, I used to pay $25 a month just to get my downline reporting in my back office. Just to see my downline, I used to pay $25 a month. I'm talking about 2013, 14. In those days, $25 of that is equivalent now is maybe more than $50 now. That's why I used to just pay $25 just to see my downline. In here, you're paying $33, and after 2 years, you even qualify for a holiday. Plus, once you have 120 people in your team, not directly by you, you are winning a car. That's why you're getting so much value from the $33. The reason it is that in My Car Club you have a digital product, and also there is no money getting wasted in tangible products. Now, for a company to give you a car, you need to minimum probably build a team of 120 people, plus each member has to maybe buy products more than $300. Why? Because, for example, there is a product based company. In a product based company is has developed a product, company has manufactured that product, company has branded that product, company has packaged that product, and company has delivered that product. So company is probably making, and company is also paying tax on that product as well. So company is probably making 10% profit. Now that now if you talk about 10% profit, meaning for each $100 of the product that is getting sold, $10 is the profit. That's why to make an opportunity as good as Car Club, for a tangible product based company has to sell products more than $300 to be equivalent to the $29 $33 that we are taking. That's why I've grown network, product based company. Now, why I was buying products, why I was selling products, is because I was after the bonuses. It wasn't that I was fond of those products, or people are fond of the product. People do network marketing to make money. In here, what is happening is that you have to grow a team of thousands of people, or sell thousands of dollars worth of products to each person to achieve what you are achieving here, with fraction of a team and a fraction of the monthly subscription that members are paying. a fraction. That's why this product is, I would say, the most environmental friendly product out there. That's why it is a product where there is no wastage. And let me tell you, once our app is launched, once our, because what we are about to do within next 2 to 3 weeks, we are bringing in so many different features. That's why, first of all, I want to tell you is that from next week, in my car club, you will have a chat feature, meaning you'll be able to chat 24 hours with somebody at the end. Meaning, if you have a question, you'll be able to ask a question within your back office and somebody will answer your question. Okay, the chat facility is coming next week. Also, you'll be able to place people in your downline anywhere. Meaning that person is going to be still going to be your direct, but you'll be able to place that person in your downline anywhere where you choose to place that person. That's why otherwise that normally everyone is coming direct with you. But with that feature, if you choose to, you'll be able to, meaning you can make this as a force matrix, but a much better than force matrix, because in a force matrix, sorry guys, let's mute everyone. Okay. Now in a force matrix, what happened? Mark, if you could unshare this poster, please.
Sure. Let me stop. There we go.
Oh yes, that's a lot better now. Now, and if you could pin my picture as well, please.
Let's see if I can do it.
Yes, I have done. You are sport like it now.
Oh,
There
beautiful.
There you are. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, that's a lot better now. Now, that's why it works like more like a force matrix, but even better, because sometime in force matrix you end up signing up some really gem of leaders underneath, leaders that don't even help them. That's why in here you'll be able to place people where you believe that you're placing person underneath a deserving leader. That's why you'll be able to do that. That's the feature is also going to be available from next week. Now, all these features supposed to be available from 14th of May, but because some of the leaders in from has requested it, can we have it? Can we have it sooner, please? That's why we said I've spoken to my IT and I've been pushing them to get these two features, because Gary was saying, can you get your we want our questions answered quickly, and I said, okay, don't worry, let me get the chat facility done. Because you probably have seen in last 1 or 2 weeks since I've been working directly with the car club team, because previously I was busy with other things. It's only been last 2 weeks that my full I've been speaking to some of the other owners, Rizwan and Paul Chalmers. They're busy with other things, and they said, Rehan, you focus on car club. That's why from last 2 weeks I've been focusing on car club, and so far everything that our leadership has asked for, I'm trying to deliver those things. That's why any suggestion, that even the suggestion to place for member placement came from the network we have. We've got it. The app, they want the app quicker. We've got the app now. That's why I think I've sent. Now, Gary, do you have the app on your phone? You also use the damn iPhone, like me. Okay.
Correct. But yeah, there are a few of our leaders who do want access to the app. Carlos is one of the leaders who does need access.
Carlos, I'm going to be sending you the app. Now, please do not send this app to anybody, because it's we are going to launch this in the way you want. We don't want people to have it. But Carlos, you're going to be one of very few networkers who's going to have the access to the app. Now, Apple is always the tricky one to get. That's why Apple has already approved our app. They're old, but they do take slightly longer than Android. Android, we've only got the Android few days ago. That's why Android is done. That's why, and I think so. More than 90% of the world is using Android phones. That's why I think that there was something ridiculous. I don't know, remember. I think so. More than 95% of you can Google it. More than 95 or 98% of the world population. It's less than, I think so, 2% of the world population uses iPhones, but some reason you see iPhones everywhere. So it's like when you start driving a Porsche, you see everyone is driving a Porsche. Normally, you can never see a Porsche. Okay, that's why you driving. If you driving a BMW, you can't see anybody else. It's similarly. That's why it's very few people are using iPhones. But still, I think so. The networkers use iPhones. That's why the iPhone has already approved it. That's why we are getting the app very soon. Now, the app has the best feature that the app has is notifications. That's why whenever somebody signs up in your team, you receive a notification. Whenever somebody achieved a car in your downline, you receive a notification. When somebody achieves a fast track bonus, you receive a notification. Whenever there is a live event happening, online Zoom call happening, you receive a notification. The day that we are doing a corporate call, you receive a notification. That's why you receive loads of notification in the app. That's why the notification feature is not yet been so we've not started the notifications yet, but the app is ready. The feature is there, but it's going to be starting from 14th of May. That's why the notification feature is, I think so, the best feature in the app. Now in the app can be accessed through facial recognition, meaning in the iPhone you need Face ID, and also the thumb as well, and you can also have the passwords. That's why you can slide, and once you store the password, you only need to slide and you can access it. That's why you don't need to remember the passwords. All withdrawals get paid within 24 hours in MyCarClub. At the moment, all queries get answered within 24 hours. But with the chat facility, they'll be offered. You'll be able to literally chat with people. That's why it'll be answered straight away. That's why the chat facility is also coming. That's why all these things are in pipeline. That's why give us and plus I think so we've got another 2 winners coming very, very soon in United States, not on tier 1, tier 2, because they already have fulfilled the criteria for the second tier in both of their organization, meaning they need 100 for tier 2 in their 2 organization, and third they need only 40. That's why they've already done the 100 criteria. They only need. That's why there'll be 2 more winners in United States this month. Perhaps maybe another 2-3. Maybe Carlos. You see, Carlos is also going to be one of the winners. So I think so. What we want to achieve is we want to give away maybe 10-20 cars probably next month. This month, the idea is to give away, maybe we've already done 3 plus 3, 6, and 1 in Nigeria. That we've probably done 7 cars this month. Next month, we want to maybe do 3 or 4 times of that. That's why that is the idea. And I think so that's how it's going to grow. Maybe we have to give away 100 to 200 cars a day, a month, or a day. It's very much possible. But the good thing about this opportunity is because it's digital, it's scalable. There are 7 billion people in this world, and they all need cars. That's why this opportunity is very much scalable because of because anybody who owns a phone can join this opportunity. So it is a very, very simple opportunity for anybody to and plus people are getting value. People are getting holidays. People are getting trainings. People are getting an access to news and information through the app as well. I've seen apps. I've actually had an app that was charging me almost $200 a month, and I was just receiving. I was a part of a trading uh, trading Telegram channel, and it was charging me almost $200 a month. And what I was just receiving is just news on trading. That's it. Just that's it. And I was paying $200 a month. And not just me, there were more than 10,000 people on that same Telegram channel. Everyone was paying $200 a month. And literally nobody was getting anything. In here, it is you get so much value for $33. And the idea is to increase our offering better and better and better, and we start giving you even more and more digital products, because this is our initial phase. We just started. Bit about us: we are a software house. We are a millionaire company with huge infrastructure, offices all across the world. But our main business was crypto and NFTs and NFT games, building other MLM companies, building MLM softwares. That's why our job was something else. But what they say, the simplest ideas are the best ideas. That's why. No, those things were good. But since we started Car Club is flying so much, is flying so high. Is that I think so. This is no what this is the simplest idea. We've been working on some really complicated stuff, but I think so. This is a very simple idea, and it's really taken over by everyone. That's why I wanted to take more testimonials from the winners today. From Gary, from Imran, from Kamran. Let me just, I think so last time we've taken testimonial from Imran. I think so Imran is, I think Imran is here as well. We also have, but anyway, guys, I don't want to take too much of your time. Let's pass it back to Mark. And just sorry, our Dubai event. Our Dubai event is happening on the 14th of May. If you could share the poster, please, Mark.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Very good. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's coming up. 1 minute. It's not coming out of my screen, but
it's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yes, I can see now. Now, the venue for the event hall is the Shangri-La Hotel. It's a 5-star hotel. It's a beautiful location. We have chosen their best ballroom. That's why it's going to be. We've also spending a lot of money on the stage, the screens. We're all using AMD screens. That's why it's a very expensive setup that we are using. And obviously with Dubai, everything is 5-star. So it's going to be a 5-star event. The food is also going to be available. That's why that's if you just want to enter to the event. Now, if you want to come and stay in Dubai, I would suggest you to buy the $200 or $300 ticket. $200 ticket will cover one person, and $400 will cover two people sharing one room. Meaning, even with $200, you have to share the room with somebody. Now, that includes 3 nights stay with breakfast. Also includes 2 dinners with the ownership and leadership. You get to know everyone who's working behind the scene. You get to meet all the 3 owners as well. You get to meet people who working behind the scene, the future plans, everything else. You'll be able to meet people who've been working with us from last 10 years, 7 years. That's why you'll be able to meet almost over 500 to 1,000 people in this event, and it's going to be a great opportunity to learn new things from each other. That's why it's going to be a very good team building, exercise as well. We also do very good party as well. We now the party, at our party you have to wear white clothes. That's why white trouser, white shirt, preferred white shoes as well. But if you don't, then black shoes are fine. That's why we call it the white party. It looks really good. Looks like it looks a very cool party. That's why that's the idea. That's why if you want to enter the party, please bring a white T-shirt or a shirt and white trouser. That's all. That's the only requirement for the party. Other than that, it's going to be a very fun event. If you ask people who've been working with us, you'll see that this company is very different to anything else that you came across. In here, the ownership, the admin staff, everyone is extremely approachable. That's why you'll see that you are getting heard. When you are working in this company, you're not just a number. There are the people who are behind the scene. They respect you. They don't just respect you as a part of as a member. They respect you as a family. That's why if you have anything that you are, if anything that you believe that can improve the company, please give those suggestions to us, and we will make sure that we will try our best to implement those enhancements as well. That's why the reason we've done so well in last I think so, especially last 4 years we've done so well is because I think so the whole community that we have built, especially in UK and in Europe, and now especially in America. I think so. This opportunity is actually flying in America. I think so. This is our strength, that the ownership and the management is extremely approachable and very down to earth. And we are always thinking about how to create opportunities to help people who are in need. And through this opportunity, we're going to help so many people with it's not, because car is not just a car. It's a necessity. It's the second highest expense of a household. And I think that people are struggling at the moment, and in this struggling period, not just in United States but everywhere else in the world, we are helping people to achieve their dream car. And that's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much for inviting me to this call. I'll pass it back to Mark. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. We really appreciate you, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you for joining us. Again, get in contact with the person who invited you on the call. Immediately following the call, they'll get your questions answered and walk you through the sign up and the registration process. So I'm going to close with this. There may be some things that you cannot afford to do, but the Car Club is something that you can't afford to not do, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you caught that. We look forward to seeing all of you. Hopefully you can make it to Dubai. If not, we'll see you on the next call. Thank you so much. Have a great day. God bless.
Thank you very much. Thank you.